Hi everyone! Yeah, I'm just tossing my box everywhere. I am Maria with SweetSerenitiesStamping.com. You can find me on YouTube.com. Just do a search under Sweet Serenity Stamping and you will find me there. I have quite a few projects out there already, so you might want to go out there and take a look, see what's happening out there. I just posted a couple new ones here recently. I haven't posted anything out there in 5 years. Since I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator back then, and I'm no longer doing Stampin' Ups, but I missed the hobby, so I thought I would come out here and do projects with you that aren't always related to Stampin' Up! They're just related from anything from Michael's to Hobby Lobby, Joann's, any kind of place there that you can find the products at, and some Stampin' Up! Stuff that I do still use, so you will see a lot of that, but some of it's retired. And some of it may not be. Not real sure. But let's get on with this project because I know it's going to take us a while to go through it. So I made this really cute Halloween explosion card. Now it's not an explosion box. It's an explosion card. So versus having several layers on your explosion box, this is one layer. Just all 4 panels, that's it. Not 12 panels or 8 panels, or it's just 4 panels. So I call this a card, not a box. But I thought this would be really, really cute to give to, like, okay, first of all, this is a 4 by 4 inch box. It's big, guys. So this, I'm not going to show you this one exactly today. We'll show you one similar to this. Which is going to be a 3.5 by 3.5 inch explosion card. So, because this is so large, I am going to give this to my family members. My sisters, my kids, aunts, uncles, whoever I think, that I see that might want something like this that's kind of fun. But you just kind of take it off like this and it explodes, and I'll turn it this way because you see there are 3 Reese's pumpkins that are sitting here, which I thought was super cute. But I like this idea of just one panel and not several panels. This is why I call it a card instead of an explosion box. It is an explosion box. It's just a card, not the whole explosion box where you refer to several different layers upon layers to give that dimension. So I got this paper pack, and I'm going to tell you, it is the cutest paper pack, that Halloween paper pack that I've ever seen. It's called from Crafts Mart. Now, I can't really tell you where this came from. I think it was either Joann's, or it's Joann's, Michael's, or Hobby Lobby. It could have even been Amazon. Just look up, do a search on Craft Smart, and you probably would be able to find this pack of paper. So this is what I used, and I absolutely love it. And of course, I have a lot of pieces already cut out. And these are some of the pieces that I will be using today for the inside of my box, as you can see. Okay, so I love this. This paper is so cute. It's great for scrapbooking too. So let's run through this just a little bit because I used these tombstones and I cut them, just fussy cutted them out, and that's what I used on there. So you could see those tombstones right here. I think they, added something really cute, but super fun papers, guys, and metallics and mirrored. That's a mirrored witch. Really super cute. You do scrapbooking, this is amazing. So it says, if you got it, if you got it, haunt it. So it is like super cute. So I love this paper pack. That's what we are using today. The black cardstock that we be using today is from Michael's. It's a 110-pound weight. Because this is a box and I wanted it stronger, so I decided to go with the 110-pound weight. But like I said, this is a 4 by 4 box. We are going to do a 3.5 and a 3.5. I think it's better to do the 3.5 by 3.5 because then you can give it to like coworkers, and kids can take it to school and give it to a friend or teacher or whatever, and it's not so big. It's a little bit smaller. I loved it. I just love it. It's very simple. It's clean. It's just I wanted to show off the papers, and I think I did that. So what we will be needing, guys, now I'm just going to tell you this offhand. I don't have it all cut up because I already have one previously done. It's right here. I will show it to you. This is the smaller box. Okay, I will show it's all exactly the same as this one, except for it's 3.5 by 3.5 instead of 4 by 4. So I will show you how to make the box. I will show you how to make the lid. As far as the measurements of the paper and everything, I've already have that done, but I will let you know what everything is. So because this one here, I'm going to go ahead and put this up. Now I made this lid a little bit tighter than normal. I made this a 6 by 6 inch and the 4-inch box, and you're supposed to do it 6 1/8. But I like my stuff tighter. I like the box where it is tighter. Now, mind you, you can see when I close this, there is a gap. Okay, see it? So all I do is I push this out, and I push it out, and the box is perfect now. And it's only because I like the box tighter. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. Now, let me show you the basic, or the base. I'll show you the base of the box, or of the card. Okay, this is all black. Of course, it's all got paper on it already. But this is what you're going to look like after you're done. That's totally black. I just add some paper. I'll show you how to do that. It's a 10.5 by 10.5 inch squared piece of black paper. Okay, and I'm going to I'm going to put this down here because that's my cutting tool, and I don't want to cut, I want to score. So we are going to be scoring at 3.5 on every side. Okay, guys, 3.5 inches. So I will show you that. Oh, and I used I just said don't use that one. Use your scoring tool. Oh, okay, so we have one cut. But, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I made a huge, and I do this every once in a while. I will do it, but let me see if I can still show you what to do. Even though it's cut, it's not cut all the way through. I just said that to you guys. Did I not just say that to you? That I'll put it down here so I don't use it, and then what do? I use it. So take your 10.5 by 10.5 square, go 3.5 inches, or 3.5 inches all the way around, and make your score lines. Those are score, guys, not cuts. So as you will see, I'm gonna remove this, right, just for now. I'm gonna remove it so you guys can see. Okay, so that's, I don't know if you can see this or not. Maybe you can see it. There is, don't ignore this cut. This is not a cut, this is a score. Okay, ignore that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes. You want to remove 4 corners. Okay, remove this corner, this corner, this corner, and this corner, and what you are left with is an X. Okay, or a cross. Down here and across, you will have 4 boxes. These are removed. So if you can, let's see, I don't even know if my pencil's gonna help, but this box you want gone. Can you see that, guys? This box you want gone. This box you want gone. And this box you want gone. And it's gonna be harder for me to show you in the right way because I cut it by accident. So these 4 boxes are cut out, and what you are left with is 3 here and 3 here. So it's like a T, like a cross, okay? So that's what I mean when I show you that. This is what I mean. Now pretend that there is nothing on here. Sorry, that was my my score just fell. Okay, so this is what you will end up with. We cut here and we cut here. There's 9. Remember, there's 9. And we cut the 2 here. So this is what you will end up with. You can see the black. I just put paper on top of it. And that's what you want to do. Now this paper here is 3/4 by 3/4. You will want to cut 5. So this is the pattern I chose for the outside of the box. I think it's really cute. Okay. And when you put this box together, make sure that all your papers are facing in the right direction. Don't put it upside down. So it might be easiest that when you go to paper the back, do this. Then go to the next one, paper your back. All these are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So you will cut 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 here, and that will be for your lid. So all these will go like this. Okay, now take some of your papers that you have to make it different. I added the pumpkins, and I can bring this up. They're really cute. Okay, so there's a little, like a mummy with his eyes peeking out. And those pieces that were also in the book, in the paper pack, they come with these tombstones. I showed you those. So I just added those. And here I did a pumpkin. It says, "Oh my gourd." And then this one says, "You are magic." And it's got a little spider web with a spider. Looks like he's coming right on that tomb. And then you got this one that says, "Let's get wicked." And it's got some ghosts on it. And then you have one more piece you can see underneath here. That's your 5th piece of paper. So find 5 decorative pieces of paper, all 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and lay them down. Then I took 2 little Reese's pumpkins, and I just put my Zots, okay, on the back of each one of those, so they will stay. They're not coming off. They're Zots. So, and the reason why I did this ahead of time, guys, because this video would go on forever if I didn't. So this is the reason why I'm showing you this. But like I said, this is the small version. This is the big version. This is huge, 4 by 4, 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. Much better for the kids to take to school or for a coworker or whatever. So basically, this is it, guys. You're just putting pattern paper on top of your 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 squares. Then adding some candy. Add a bag of candy if you want a bag of candy instead of 2 like little, and anything in the middle. Anything. This is the same way you do an explosion box, except for you have like 3 layers and they get smaller each time. It's the same way. And then you flip over and you do the back because that's the outside of your box. And so when you have all this done and you put it up, we are going to make, you see that? That's really cute. We are going to make the lid. So let me show you how to make the lid. Hopefully you are all following me. Like I said, 10 1/2 by 10 1/2 piece of black paper, cardstock is what I used, and scored 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 3 1/2 on all the one sheet all the way around. So you'll end up with a 3 1/2 in the middle, 3 1/2 on the sides, like this, perfectly even box, okay? And then just match your papers. So let me take it and we'll do the lid together. The lid is very similar. This lid is, I want to make sure, it's 5 1/2, I believe. Okay, so this is 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. And of course you can see that there is some score lines on there. So you can see it. So I did exactly the same thing I did on the box, except for I narrowed this to 1 inch on the sides. So score down this side 1 inch, this side 1 inch, this side 1 inch, and this side 1 inch. So this 5 1/2 by 5 1/2 piece will be scored 1 inch on all sides. Now when you get that far, you want to go ahead and you want to cut it. So you have 4 little corners. Each one is a 4 little corner, okay? You want to cut down 1 just to that first score mark. Okay, just to the first score mark. Take a little tiny bit of a little, really, really tiny. Just as it makes the box easier to fold. Okay, so once you did that, you turn it. Okay, do the exact same thing down to the first score mark. Take a little, just a little bit out of it. Turn, cut down to your first score line, take a little wedge out, turn, score to your, cut to your score line, take a little wedge out, and that is the base of the lid. So it's a fairly simple box. It's not that hard. Most of the time is putting all your papers in, because you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces for the inside, and you need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for lids. So you need 5 pieces of the paper to go in the inside. So it's more cutting down than anything. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put, you could do this now, you could do it afterwards, but I decided to go ahead and do it now. I'm just going to put this on the top of my lid. Okay, so this is the same paper. Okay, it's the same paper as we used that outside of the box. Of course, I decided to get, tons of glue on me. I would definitely recommend a stronger glue. So Tombow, score tape, anything, the red line tape. And I'm going to lift this, guys, because it's getting dark in here and I can't see, and it's really dark in Texas today because it's raining. And I kind of want to get this on so it's not... Okay, so I can see what I'm doing. So you're wanting to put this in that middle square because that's the top of your lid. Then I have these little pieces here. I have 4 of them, and these are going to go right here. Except for I did not seem to cut them. I cut them a little bit too long. So these pieces are supposed to be 3 1/4 by 3/4. And for some reason, I cut mine a little bit too long because I have a bad habit of doing that. So I'm going to go back and cut this to 3. Let me turn him around. So to make sure, guys, that they are 3 1/4. And my hands are sticky, so now it's not going to want to go. So 3 1/4 by 3/4. That's what you will be cutting. Make sure they're all the same. So I'm just going to take this one here and I'm going to cut it with my scissors to match the other ones because I think I cut one piece and I didn't cut the others. So let me make sure they're all going the right way that I want them to go and not cut out anything I'm not supposed to, because I want to make sure that you can see their eyes. Okay, yeah, I did. For some reason, I cut them a little bit too long. So I'm just going to take my scissors and we're just going to whack that off. Okay, easy as that. Easy peasy. So now we're going to go and we are going to, depending on which way, like these eyes can go like that. And these eyes can go like that. So I'm going to try to keep up, like put them all to where this round part of the eyes are facing upward. So, like I said, you can do this after the box is finished. It's up to you. Sometimes it's easier doing it while it's down like this because it's easier to do. And it's getting dark. Like I said, it's getting dark here, so it's getting hard for me to see. So it's reflection of my lamp. And I can't see where I'm going. So I usually don't do it this way. I usually lay it down and do it, but because it's getting dark, I need, I don't like it, guys, when it gets dark early. I love it when it stays light. I feel like I have so much more day. But I mean, by 7:30 here in Texas, it's like dark. So it's like, I guess that's going to be changing here fairly soon. I think we have what, like 2 or 3 more weeks, something like that, left before we have daylight savings time. I'm not sure. Can't think. I know it's after Halloween. Maybe it's the weekend after Halloween. So sometime like in November it changes. If I'm wrong, I don't know. I'm not real sure. But anyways, guys, so you could do it this way. Okay, and put all your papers on first and then build your box. Or you could build your box and then put on the papers. It's up to you and what you feel comfortable with. Now, at this step, there is, as you can see, there is a piece of ribbon. You can add that ribbon if you want. You don't have to add that ribbon if you don't. Now, I have a pair here that does not fit. I need to get this cut into the middle. And I don't have I have a crocodile. I don't know where it's at. It like disappeared. So if you don't have a Crop-A-Dile that can get you to the center of this, I kind of line my card up right like this, and then I go into the middle and I kind of eyeball it a little bit, and I think it's somewhere in there. I put a little pencil mark, and it's right there. I don't know if you can see my pencil mark or not, but it's right there. Can you see it? Like it's right here. So I kind of eyeball it into the middle. Be careful when you do this, guys. Unless you have one of those hole punch that goes right through like this without any problem. I don't have one of those. So these scissors are very, very sharp. So I just do it really easy. Okay, until I get that hole. Okay, I have a little hole. Then I put all of my scissors. Not all of them, but a big enough hole to where I can get my ribbon through. And then I just kind of cut the excess off in the back here just so it's easier for the ribbon to go through. And you're not even going to see it. Even though that looks messy, that hole looks messy, you're not going to see it. So we have ribbon here. My sister just gave me this ribbon and it looks so cute. I didn't even know there's like polka dots in there. And here in there. It's probably about 8 inches. You don't really need that much. But fold it in half. And then I kind of fold it in half again to get kind of like a little point. And then I do my best to get it into the back of this box. See, and like I said, and make sure it's, you know, facing up the right way. Okay? So you can make it as long as you want. You know, this is 3/4 inch ribbon. So you can make it 1/2 inch ribbon if you want, you know, it's up to you, whatever you want to use. I like the 3/4 inch, I think it works really good. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter though. Okay, so I think that's about right. So I think that's pretty good. Except for I only have one part going in. The other part's still stuck in here. Okay, I thought I had both those little parts. They're there. They just were not, they were not even, guys. I didn't even them out, so I need to even them out. I had one back, one side going, but not the other. But that's the cute. So then what you do is you take this and you just cut it shorter. And I like to use my score tape. I got everything in my way. I take a little piece, just a little piece of score tape on either side of that ribbon. Okay, either side. Make sure it's down and then pull it up. Okay, and then after it's pulled up, that actually went easy. So I usually have struggling to get that off. But you take one side of the ribbon and you push it down. You take the other side of the ribbon and you push it down. This way the ribbon stays, doesn't go anywhere. And if you want to, you can take another piece, and I didn't cut it out, and I probably should have. I don't have anything handy right now. But you can take another 3¼ by 3¼ inch piece and put it right on top of this, and this is what it would look like. This I just put a really quick piece. It's not even the correct size. It was just something I put in there to hide the ribbon. So if you don't like the ribbon, hide it. I don't think it's a big deal. If you don't hide the ribbon, it's like, it's inside the box. Nobody's gonna see it. But if you just want to finish it off, you can do it that way. So now that we got this far, we're just going to go ahead. We didn't even crease anything, see? We didn't crease a thing. Now we're going to crease. So now we're going to take our bone folder and we're going to crease this. And like I said, you could crease it ahead of time. You know, you could do it before, you could do it after. You know, I did it all after, which I kind of like because I think you can line things up better. So I have one more. Okay. Okay, so now we have these little flappy things, and we need to do something with them. So we need to put some glue on it. Okay, and like I said, make sure you're using heavy glue, guys, or using your, like I said, this is Tombow. Works great because it dries fast and it holds when you do it right. Mine, it wasn't holding. I guess I didn't get enough glue on there. But I love the Tombow. You can use the score tape like I just used here a minute ago, tear and tape, red line tapes, whatever you want. But go all the way around to all your tabs. Put some glue on there, and then make sure you line it up at the corners, because that's, you know, when you do boxes, you want to make sure it's lined up right, because it can really throw your box off if it's not. So put some more glue. Here's another tab, and then take it like this. And I don't even know if I actually creased that one. Now that I'm looking at it, make sure you do crease all your score lines. Okay, and then we have this one left that's hiding down in there. I could push it forward, put some glue. Make sure you get enough glue on there. Get your corners made up. Okay, and there's your box, guys. So this is really super cute. So I hope you understood everything that I did in the beginning, because I didn't want to make this video go too long, because it would take me about 45 minutes. But everybody's seen, I think, an explosion box. If you're a crafter out there, you've seen what an explosion box looks like. And I showed you exactly what to do. 10.5 by 10.5. 3.5 inches you score on every side. Every single side of that 10.5. Those 4 sides, score 3.5. Then cut this one and this one. Cut the 4 corners out. It leaves you with this, all in black. And then you just paper over it. It leaves you with this. Just paper over it. Okay? That's all you do. It's really super simple. Then you take these up. Like I said, make sure you have all your boxes when you put your paper on going all in the same direction, and you don't put it upside down, because that could be a problem. Okay, and then we put this on. Now, like I said, I like my boxes tight, and as this box gets worked out, okay, you see, did the same thing as the other one. See how it went in? Just take your bone folder, stick it underneath there, rub it out a little bit, and your box is perfect. Now this side here went out a little bit, so I'm going to go like this. I like my boxes tight. They don't fall off. Now as you keep on, with this one, as you keep on opening and closing, opening and closing, opening and closing, this one will get loose because you're breaking in the cardstock. So it will get looser. So I want it tight when I first start. So this, yeah, it's a little bit tight to get on and off. A little bit tight. It's okay, because once you keep on opening, closing, opening and closing, opening, it's going to get loose, and it just comes, see? It'll come right off. Right now, this will not do it, because I broke this paper in. And what I mean by breaking the paper in is I've been opening the box, I've been closing the box, I've been opening it up, I've been closing it. So if you want to keep opening and closing this one up a little bit, you can. Like I said, if you have anything that's not exactly the way you want it, and it's kind of stuck in there a little bit, pull it out. Just push it out. Easy as pie. But I like my boxes tighter. So I like the lids of the boxes tighter. So anyways, there is, as you see, a little ghost on here. So you can add him also. I did not cut one out for this one. I wanted to see what it was like without having a ghost on there, because, let's turn it this way, because look how cute that front is. Oh, with this, because it's so much black in it, I didn't want to put this on top of this. You wouldn't be able to see it. Now, with this paper, sure, you can see it fine. But if you go and put it on here, I think he's going to get lost into the, tombstone effect papers. But look at the difference, guys, in sizes. So like I said, this one is perfect. I love this 3.5 inch size. I think it would be just, like, great. I think it would be perfect to give away to a teacher. I mean, what a cute outfit. Your co-workers. I'd like to do something for my husband's work, but we'll see what happens. I usually do something every year. Haven't figured out what we're going to do yet, but it's getting narrowed down, so I need to figure it out. But anyways, guys, like I want to say one more time, I'm Maria with SweetSerenityStamping.com. Or just Sweet Serenity Stamping. I don't have a .com anymore, and I always say that. It's just Maria on YouTube. So look for Sweet Serenity Stamping on YouTube. Look me up and you will find me there, and I have a couple more newer projects out there. I have this one that's going to be going up, or will be going up by the time you see it. And then I have so many more from the past 5 years that you can check those out too. So anyways, guys, I'm so happy that you spent some time with me today. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. If you would like it, hit the like button if you like it. Please subscribe so I can get this channel up and rolling again. It's not, I had about 3,800 subscribers when I had about 3,800 subscribers when I left, and I have 3,800 subscribers. Nobody left my channel so far, and I'm hoping I can get some of them old subscribers back, guys. I'm back again. So, anyways, just, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell so you'll be alarmed to my next up-and-coming video. And that's about it. Hope you all are having a blessed day. Take care. See you all on my next video. Bye.